Hello all. Today I will demonstrate how to typecast in A360. So first of all, let's create a string type variable. I'll name it string type. It is a string variable. Create. I want to assign a value to it, so that is why we will be using string package. We have a assign command. I'll assign 10. So first of all, I will convert it into number, then I will increase it by 1 and then we'll display it in the message box. So I'll utilize increment command. So here we can see it requires number and this symbol itself says that this is a number type. So whenever you hover the mouse over the symbol, it will display the placeholder. It says number or digits. So if I will press F2, it will just allow me to insert number type variables. But as we can see, we have stored 10 in our string type variable. So that's why I'll go here and I want to type dollar and then type the variable name. I'll select it and there you can see it's highlighted in a red mark, so it is giving us an error. It says invalid expression. So now I want to convert it into number, so I'll just press left arrow key and then my cursor is just before the dollar. I want to press period dot, then I want to convert it into to number. I will increase it by 1. Let's utilize this sample number variable. I'll save it. So I want to display it. For that, I will use message box. Here you can see the symbol. It says it's a string type. So it will not allow us to add a number. So here we can see it's string variable, string type variable. So I want to go here, then a dollar, and the name of our variable is sample number. And now again, it is giving us the invalid expression error because it requires string and we are passing a number. So I'll go left period sign to string and I'll run it. As we can see, we have got 11. So this is the way you can typecast from string to number and from number to string. Now let's go ahead with the Boolean data type. We don't need this command, so I'll delete this variable. Let's create a Boolean type variable. And the default value is false. So I'll create it. And now I want to display the Boolean type. So I will write dollar, then Boolean variable name, press left, then to string. I want to convert it into string. So first of all, we will convert it string and then we will see what we are getting in the number. So basically for false, it will display 0 and for true, it will 1. For now, we are just converted into string. So it will say false. See, we have got this false. I'll close it. Now let's see how we can convert it into number. So I want to write dollar Boolean type variable, then to number. So now as you can see, we have just converted from Boolean to number. But this message box requires string type variable. So that is why we need to convert it into string as well. So again, I will press left arrow key, then to string. I'll run it. It's false, and for false, it says 0. And for true, it will say 1. I'm changing it to true. Apply. True and 1. So when you convert such things, and if you have a bigger string as a variable name, you can just go and hover your mouse over the variable name, so it will give you the exact narration. So here we can see it's a boolean type, then it's a boolean value, and then we are converting it into to number and then to string. Now let's go ahead and create a list type variable. I'll add some default values as well. 10, 20. I'll create it. Now let's remove everything from the message box, and let's display the list variable. So I just want to display the one element of the list. So I'll press F2, and here we can see it's a list type variable. I'll select it, and the index, it says it's 0. So for now I want to display 10, and later let's display 20 dynamically. So it says 10. Now let's assign an index to a number type variable. So I'll assign one index to sample number, and if I want to make it dynamic, I'll just navigate to message box, and I can remove the 0 as well. I'll remove 0. I want to display the second element of the list. So for that, so as we can see, we have used 1. So I want to just instead of hard coding 1, I will just utilize the sample number variable. So for that, we just need to write dollar, then sample number, and we can select the sample number variable. So now it will display 20. It's 20. So this is how you can make a list dynamic. Now let's create a table type variable. Let's add it a table. We can make it 2 by 2. Let's give a column name. Let's add a value related to column name and row numbers. Apply. Now let's display what do we have. We don't need this number type variable. Now press F2, select the table type variable, and here we can see it says 0 index, and we can use by name as well and then by index as well. So for now, by name, we will use this column 2, and I want to display this zeroth row. So that's the one first row. We got the right value. Now let's make it dynamic. I will use string package, assign command, remove everything. So this is the column name I want to assign to a string type variable. And here we can use the variable. As we can see, we have got column 2, row 0. So this is how you can fetch values from a table type variable dynamically. You can also store this 0 in a variable, and then you can utilize the variables such as a sample number. Now let's go ahead with the file type variable. I'll select file. Now let's assign a file to the variable. So for that we will use file package, and we have assign command. It's a desktop file. I'll use this test.xlsm, then assign it to file type variable. I'll save it. Navigate to message box, and then I want to type the variable name. It's a file name. I'll go left, then dot. So here we can see we have two options. We can get name, or we can get the file path. So first let's see what we are getting in the get name. So basically it will return the file name. It says test.xlsm. Let's explore other options as well. So I want to type file name. So I want to type file type variable. Go left. I'll explore get name more. Then again I will go left. Then period. And here we can see we have a lot of options. So I would suggest you to go ahead and explore these options and let me know if you have any doubts, any feedback, or any suggestions for the same. So for now, I'm just going ahead with the length. So as we can see, it says invalid expression because so this length will return a number data type. So that's why we need to convert it into string. So I'll go left again and then period to string. I'll run it. As we can see, it's a test.xlsm, and we can count test 4, then period, that's fifth character, and then this xlsm that says 9. So guys, please explore this typecasting, and if you have any doubts, questions, or suggestions, let me know in the comment. Thank you.